Now, I don't do a lot of Lenovo videos on my channel. In fact, I've never, wait, no, I have done one. That was a Chromebook. But I'm so excited to talk about what Lenovo's just released because they have released two amazing laptops, one of which I really, really like. What's up guys, and welcome to the new year, and I cannot think of a better way of welcoming in the new year than with some new amazing tech. Now, I got a question for you. When you think of a thin and light laptop, do you think of the LG Gram? When you think of a professional laptop with a sleek design, do you generally think of the MacBook Pro? But how about this? When you think of a thin and light machine with a sleek design, a 1080p webcam, and an all AMD internals, well, there's no other laptop you should think of than this one, the brand new Lenovo ThinkPad Z16. The very same laptop in which Lenovo said, if you're currently buying, especially in the business market, a consumer look and feel design, this is the product you should look at. And I believe them. Now, this machine is thin and light, with it weighing 1.95 kg and it coming at 15.8 millimeters thin. The external enclosure is made up of a recycled aluminum, which clearly indicates that Lenovo is going for that eco-friendly vibe, and if you want, you can also get it with a recycled vegan leather, which should give it a much more premium look and feel to it, and over time should age quite nicely. In the top left, you'll find the normal ThinkPad logo, which does light up. Lifting the lid, the first thing you're going to notice besides that amazing display is that this computer has a sort of weird inverted notch at the top. Now that notch actually contains the webcam. Anybody who walks past you as you're working on this computer is going to notice that webcam, and you know what? They should notice it because that notch, that enclosure, contains a 1080p IR webcam with an f2.0 aperture and dual microphone array. Clearly, Lenovo is making sure that this laptop is camera ready for this year. Now onto that 16-inch edge-to-edge display, the Z16 does give you a choice of resolution. So if you want, you can go for a 1080p IPS touchscreen display, or if you'd like to get high image quality and true blacks, you can also go for a 4K OLED, which sadly is not touchscreen. Now both variations do come with a peak brightness of 400 nits, which is not that bad, but unfortunately, I do believe the 4K OLED will be slightly darker than its LCD counterpart. Moving on to the keyboard, because this laptop is so thin, you'll find that there's far less key travel than what you're used to. Now, I can already see it. You guys have got Vietnam flashbacks thinking of a certain computer that made certain sacrifices in the name of thinness, but I don't think you should worry because Lenovo has done their research. They should know what their customers want and what to deliver them. Anyway, in the middle of the keyboard, you'll find the iconic red nipple, which you find on all Lenovo ThinkPads, which can be used to bring up a quick communication menu that you can use to adjust the brightness of your camera, microphone, whatnot. And before I forget, the keyboard does have a fingerprint scanner, so you do have that extra layer of biometric security, or if you're somebody who's worried about the government tracking you, another way they can scan your fingerprints. Following in Apple fashion, Lenovo has done away with old-style touchpads and have embraced haptic touchpad, meaning that you have more customizability when it comes to your click and feel. But because of the compact nature, I mean, it is 15.8 millimeters, it may appear a bit shallow. Port selection on this device is extensive. I mean, it's Wait, did I say extensive? I actually meant quite limited. You only get 2 USB-C ports and an SD card reader. I mean, come on, Lenovo. Even Apple's adding an HDMI port to their MacBook Pros. Why aren't you following along? Stop being left behind. Anyway, it might be good to know. Some of you might be happy that this laptop is an all-inclusive AMD build, meaning that you're getting AMD's latest Ryzen Pro processors from the R9 Pro, which is an 8-core 16-thread CPU with an integrated 12-core GPU, all the way, or if you want to go on the other end, you can go for the R5 Pro, which is a 6-core 12-thread processor with a 6-core integrated GPU. Now, the nice thing about the Z16 compared to the Z13 is you do have that choice of going for a discrete AMD RX 6500M GPU, which you can use for video editing, graphics design, coding, even a little bit of light gaming. So you do have that option there. Now, expandability on this computer is limited, and when I say limited, I mean it's best that you just choose the configuration you want before you buy it, because once you got it, you're stuck with it. Because, for example, the RAM is soldered to the motherboard. You cannot change it. Anyway, speaking of RAM, you can go up to 32 gigabytes of LPDDR5, which is nice to have. Now, the battery inside is a 70 watt hours, which Lenovo claims you can get up to 12 hours of usage, and it also supports a feature called rapid charge. Now, I'm not too familiar with it. Is it something that you can charge your computer up to 50% in 30 minutes? I guess that is something we're gonna have to find out. So let me know, guys, what do you think of this computer? Would you get it? Would you spend your money on it? Please let me know in the comments below. Quite personally, I like it. I like the design of the computer. I like that it has a 1080p webcam. I like the display. I like the keyboard. I even like the haptic touchpad. What I don't like is the port selection, but you know, there's certain trade-offs when you get a computer. So in my opinion, it is quite a very nice device, and if I had the money for it, I would probably get it. And that is the end of the video, guys, and I'd like to thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, as well as turn on that notification bell to be kept informed of my videos, because there's gonna be many. CES has introduced a whole plethora of computers, and I'm going to talk about nearly all of them that really strike my interest. Most of them are gaming laptops. So please keep informed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow.